So you're planning to move to Canada, or you already live in Canada as a new immigrant. And sometimes it looks like this country was not exactly the dream that was sold to you. I want to let you know that you are not alone. And with everything that is going on, you are interested in ways that you can earn some extra income on the side while you go about your business. That is why in today's video, I will be sharing 5 side hustles that I have used myself personally to make some good money on the side while I was also working a regular 9 to 5. But before I get into the video, the real reason why I am actually making this video is because since I moved to Canada and subsequently started my investment journey, and every time I get the chance to speak to some of my friends or anyone who actually cares to listen to me, one common question that I always get is this: Stanley, how exactly are you able to still set money aside for savings and investments, given that the cost of living in this country is extremely high right now? And I am actually just trying to also share my journey and my story so that I am hopefully going to be able to encourage someone to actually make the most of the opportunity here in this country. The truth is, since starting my investment journey and my journey to financial freedom, I have actually been able to save and invest a lot. I have been able to build myself a portfolio that is worth over $80,000 in a really short period of time. And a lot of the money that I have made and saved and also invested has been attributed to the income that I have earned doing a lot of these side hustles that I will be sharing here today. Things also really took off with my investment journey since I started, and since I also have realized that investing in the stock market in this part of the world is something that actually really works and is a great way to build up for the future. I take every opportunity I get to speak to my friends and just encourage someone to actually start investing so you don't have to work and spend money your whole life while you live in this country. Financial freedom is a thing, and a lot of people are actually pursuing it. So it's possible. I have seen how possible it is for me. I have started, I am on track for it, and I am hoping that someone take the initiative and also start their investment journey. So now let's get right into the video. So first up on the list is food delivery services. Right? Food delivery services is something that actually kind of took off during COVID. I did a lot of food delivery services with Ubereats and skiptheDishes. And if you do not already know what service this is a service where people place food orders online, and all you have to do is go to the restaurant where they have placed the order, pick up the order, and just deliver it at their doorstep. It's actually one of the easiest things that you can actually do to make money on the side. Something that is actually cool about skiptheDishes is that you can set your own hours, work at your own pace, and work whenever you actually want to, when you have the time for it. So whether you're a new immigrant, you're a student, you're a professional trying to make some extra money on the side, skiptheDishes can actually be a great place to start. Right? When I did start skiptheDishes, I was still working with PwC Canada, and I would just always do the job every evening after my 9 to 5 job, just spend a couple of hours doing it, and it's actually earning me some really good money. Right? I have also met people who put a lot of time and effort into doing this thing, and they make upward of $300 to $500 easy doing this thing on a daily basis. And trust me, this is no cap, this is something that happens, right? So it's probably not for everybody, but if you're looking for something to do and earn money on the side, this is a great place to start. And all you have to do is have a car and be able to drive. So you need a car and a G2 license if you live in Ontario. Now, the next one is actually similar to the first one, which is Instacart. And Instacart is a little bit, I wouldn't say complicated, it involves a little more work. But because it involves a little more work, it also pays a little more, or at least a little better than food delivery services, right? So this one involves you going into grocery stores and shopping for customers, right? There are people who just do not want to do their own shopping, and all they do is go on Instacart, place their orders, and you're online, you pick up these orders. All you have to do is just go to the store and pick up items from them. So this service is just like going to the market for your neighbor. There's really nothing hard on this one, right? Just know how to shop. Not everybody, trust me, not everybody knows how to shop. I'm a living example, right? So this one did not really pan out so well for me. I made some money doing it, right? And the frustrating thing about this one for me was the fact that every time I entered into a grocery store, this effect where it's more like the more you look, the less you see. Like everything just becomes so overwhelming. I'll be standing at a particular aisle, looking at the item that I have been asked to pick, and I wouldn't even see it, which can actually be very, very frustrating. And what ends up happening is that I end up spending way more time than I actually have to put into the work. And then I figure out that, man, the time I put into it and how much I'm making does not really add up for me. I've also met people. I have a friend who she really knows how to shop, and by the time she gets into the store, before you say Jack, she knows where a lot of items are already, and then she picks up everything and she starts. So this one, if you're really efficient at shopping and picking items for the grocery store, this one you will make money easy. So when I used to do it, it wasn't so hard for me to make like $500 like every 2 weeks, and all I had to do was just a couple of hours every day after work. One order, two orders every day, and easy extra money in my pocket, right? So it's not a big deal, and it's a great way to make money. And again, this one, all you need is a G2 license in Ontario and a car. Look, a lot of people might look down on some of these side jobs, but if you're that person who makes just enough to cover their monthly expenses and then you're struggling to save money at the end of the day, trust me, you can just do this. $500 extra, $1,000 extra every month can just be what you do, and just set that aside for savings and investments. You don't want to live life in this country and at the end of the day don't even have any kind of savings and investment whatsoever. That's not cool. Another one is being a handyman. This one involves you to be very handy. You need to know how to do hand jobs. Being good with your hands can actually make you really good money in this part of the world, right? If you're good with a paintbrush, you can mount and assemble furniture, mount electronics. These are some things that you can just easily do without spending too much time on it, and then you make money. Recently, I repainted where I live, and it did not come out badly. And all I had to do was watch a couple of YouTube videos and did everything myself. DIY is a thing a lot of people do here, and saving that $400 to $800 that I would have spent paying somebody to come paint for me, it was actually nice. And then what ends up happening is that I have extra money to divert and push towards some kind of expense or towards my savings and investment. So please don't take it for granted. Also, when it comes to mounting a TV, something as easy or as simple as mounting a television would cost you upwards of $300. So I beg, if you're coming here, if you're already here, learning this thing can actually really help you. So another one is more like running errands. I don't really technically call it running errands. This is more like helping people, more like offering. This one is more like offering moving services, right? You can either help people with moving, the actual moving, carrying items to the truck and all that stuff, or you can also offer to drive. If you know how to drive very well, you can offer to drive. People are constantly moving houses in the same city. People are also constantly moving to different cities and even moving to different provinces. So you can make money by just offering to help. People are constantly moving, like I said, and they are actually looking for help and they are willing to pay for help. So something that is also interesting is that before I decided to make this video, I recently got a gig to drive to Edmonton. I currently live in Ontario, and Edmonton is like a different province. From where I live to Edmonton is like 21 hours drive time, right? This is actual drive time. This is nothing, there's no traffic or anything. This is 21 pure hours on the road. Yeah. So I got this gig, and I'm going to be putting a total of 3 days into it. I'm going to be driving for the first 2 days, and then I fly back to where I live on the third day. And how much am I going to make from this? $1,000. For a lot of people, this might not be a lot of money, but for me, I have the time to do it, and there's extra money in my pocket that can also go towards my savings and investments. So another one, guys, barbing. Yeah, you know how to barb, you don't know how to barb. Trust me, this thing is not hard to learn. For me, I learned it casually, right? Every time I would go to my barber shop when I still actually have hair, right? Right now I don't have a lot of hair anymore, so that's by the way you get. So I learned this casually, like I said, and how I started was I would always cut hair for my friends for free. And as I got better, they would always comment the good job that I have done and everything. As I got better, I started charging them for it. Yeah. And when it comes to cutting hair in this country, people are willing to pay you $30 to $50 easy, right? And remind me again, how much time do you exactly spend whenever you go into your barber's shop to cut your hair? It is not a lot of time. Depending on how good and fast you are, you can make money doing this thing pretty quick. Yeah. So if you're good, if you have the flair for cutting hair, you're good at it, consider offering this service. Offer a barbering service. Reach out to people, offer them your service, liaise with them, make an arrangement, and provide the service to them from the comfort of their own home and get paid for it. Every time I have had to cut someone's hair for money, I just ask for the address, I go there, maximum 1 hour, and then I'm done, and then I get paid. So I know I said five side hustles, right? But I decided to add an extra bonus to this one. Yeah, so this one is a little more advanced. This one has to do with driving for Uber or Uride, depending on the city where you live in. There are a lot of ride hailing services in this country, right? So Uber and Uride is some of the ones that I have done. And this one involves driving people. So this is serious stuff. Yeah. You don't know how to drive, please. You're not sure about your driving skills, do not get into this. And also, just as a safety measure in Ontario, you need a full G license. So when it comes to all these services that involve driving, something that I appreciate about the whole experience is the fact that it allows me to see the nooks and crannies of the city where I live in. So whether I am driving passengers or delivering groceries or food orders, I get the opportunity to see my city while I do it, and I also get to make money while I do it. Yeah. So it also gives me the opportunity to move my body and stay in shape in a country where the lifestyle here is pretty much sedentary. People live a sedentary lifestyle. It's from work, you get home, you eat, you watch TV, and then you're in bed. And which is the reason why I think obesity and a lot of health complications are taking over people's lives. So you have to move your body in this country, go to the gym, take care of your health. Yeah. Obesity and weight gain, excess weight gain is not an evidence of enjoyment. Please take care of your health. Take care of your health basically. Yeah. So that's it. So there you have it. Five side hustles plus a bonus that has helped me make extra income and make the most out of my time here in this country.